One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Tucson, Arizona, and the stadium where they bear down for the Arizona Wildcats. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the BYU Cougars, taking on another Big 12 foe, the Arizona Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Arizona will boot it away to start this one. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the BYU Cougars offense will have the football first. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag for the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways.
Turning it on. Picks up the first down, still moving. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. To the air on 1st down. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. The Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Send the tight end in motion. Unloads it left. Really good throw and a better catch to pick up a chunk of yardage. BYU coming to the line with 1st and 10.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Sheesh, 1v6.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Peppers. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, BYU!
Be like the servers got bricked or something.
Just dusted the field. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Wildcats offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Let's talk a little about Arizona. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a 3-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Wide open downfield. Nothing but green grass down the middle. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Wildcats!
Man, football, there is so many weapons now with small slots and big wide receivers. And then you got the tight ends now that have the speed to catch the football, chew up ground, and get to the end zone and make those big plays like he did right here.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And And the point after is good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with a big play, 68 yards on the touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Off the play fake on first down. Fires it incomplete.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions. He just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? Caught over the middle. It's Spears. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
They go to the ground. Looks as if BYU will have a first down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Here's the handoff. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the middle. Got a man. It's Spears. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Smalls. And he's brought down after a nice game.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first down.
The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He's got it on the right. There he goes. He's guided out of bounds at the 12-yard line.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing on the snap? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Now on 4th down,
you wouldn't have these on the gift.
It's good. Easy call for the refs. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Southern Miss is having its way offensively, just marching up and down that field at a breathtaking pace. They're up by 17 over Iowa. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys have been keeping an eye on it for us. And a good job of coverage. Defense, just a short pickup. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. There he goes down the right side. At the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Wildcats.
How about him? Nice job catching the football and then turn it into a playmaker. Turn it.
Oh, and they blocked it. He's got it. He can take this back for 2. A Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Down by a field goal, 13-10 as they go back to work. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll run it from the gun. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team.
Oh, he's got some space. The 50. The 30. The 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Cougars.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second.
You can make
Stadium
a pass,
buzzing,
bro.
kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. He'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Back and forth we go on these last couple of drives, David. Everybody moving the ball.
Man, these offenses are in a rhythm. Everything they're doing right now is working. A lot of scoring. This puts a lot more pressure on your offense, Palmer, when you walk on the field.
And at this point, too, David, which defense can break serve, right? Who can get a stop? That's what it feels like is going to be the determining factor in this game.
It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. The give to the back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And the Wildcats can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Daniel. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. The Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
Throws for the tight end. Complete to the left. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you've got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Punts it out of the air. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line gets set, first down. They'll go to the air. Firing to the right, complete. Pulled down for the tackle.
Complete to the wideout. Picks up 9.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. Quickly complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. Looking to the big tight end. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Pulls it in, it's Hawkins. Still on his feet at the 45. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Running back searching for a hole. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The run to the left. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Quick completion to the right. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Clock stopped. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break.
Damn. For real, bro. The attack's crazy.
This 3rd and short. Gets the back moving. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Got his man. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. Touchdown, BYU! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. With that last one, he now has 40 career touchdown catches.
I mean, he's just been a playmaker. This guy, they feature him. He's been in the end zone that many times because they can feature him in so many ways. They find ways to get him the football because Palmer, he always makes plays.
And he's always open even when he's not. Throughout his career, think about it. Single covered, double covered, triple covered. You're still throwing him the ball because he's going to find a way to make it happen. 40 TD catches. That is awesome.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Southern Miss is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by a field goal over Iowa. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Throws for the tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. Creates a little room. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. To the ground with the back. Breaks into the open. The 50. At the 30. Past the 10.
And bro, the AI keeps getting like one-play touchdowns against me. It's pretty funny. We tight end has 3 catches for like 150 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Just going to galvanize this entire football
I don't know. I kind of just clapped him. Like the game was close. It was like
we're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of
that was on the
football
season.
left. We're going to keep trying
Like
to
it was
run
like
this ball down your throat.
14-7. That is.
Lining up to add another.
I think I have 7. Hey man.
And the extra point puts them up by
kinda
a field
fun.
goal. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
27-24. A minute left in
And
the
he
half,
takes
right?
this from inside the 5.
Against 5-5
Just
Arizona.
never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. BYU has it back. The Cougars
Yeah,
ready to
comeback
get
is
into that
crazy.
playbook. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my
Yeah, it is
adjustments,
pretty
and come
tough.
out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half.
Gotta
So
win
find
a couple
something really
games.
quickly you can go to.
The magic bean is
Who?
spinning out of control.
Wait, who?
Already over
What the heck?
200 yards
He
in
must
the
have
first
like
half.
high
Yeah,
ranked
they're
wins
being
or something.
aggressive
I don't know.
offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
He's got him. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but
Man.
I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's
No.
lining up so they can
I
double
didn't
team
like
him,
take it
put
like
him in the
that.
slot.
Yeah, I
put him
literally
out
won
wide.
on
Either
like
way,
the last
find
second
this guy
touchdown.
early and often.
Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. Clock stops
tough.
momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. BYU lines up quickly.
That is why.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Snagged in the middle. It's Peppers. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game, they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got it! They will score! Touchdown, Cougars!
Really nice job on their final drive of the first half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance, excellent execution.
Right.
They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
It's so much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be.
Yeah. They always knows how to defend it, though.
Power football with the run. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22.
You gotta, like, there's like,
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's
like
time
if it's
to
like
join
second and
Kevin
short.
in our halftime update.
Just send
Guys,
it.
2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a
Or
fun
first and
watch
10,
so
honestly.
far in
It's better to
Tucson.
pass on first and 10.
And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every
Unless
blade
there's
of
someone
grass,
else
and they've
with, like,
still racked up big
also
plays.
2 or less.
Man or zone, pick your poison. Or lay
ASU
some
plays.
blame at the feet of those pass rushers who
Arizona
can't
State.
do anything against the
Yeah.
maulers on that offensive line.
He's cooked, but
And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Arizona Stadium.
I'm at number 8, and I'm trying to finish
All
top
right,
5.
Kevin, about ready to start the second half
Yeah.
here. BYU will try to boot it deep to start the second half.
State. Kansas
And he
State.
passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to
think
bring
I
it
beat
out of
them
the end
by
zone was not a
a
good
lot.
one. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They put points on the board in the first half, but still
Make the
find
ball.
themselves in a hole.
And if I'm this offense,
Yeah,
man, I'm not
probably
trying
like
to change
10.
anything.
If
I've
you're not
scored a
gonna win
bunch of
the
points, I've been
conference.
successful. Jesse, the defense has to catch up here in the second half.
You probably
Yeah,
have to
they
be like
do.
10
They're
so
going to
that
have
you
to
don't get
start
knocked
making
out by
plays, but you can
other
only control
conference
what you
champion.
can control. So for the offense, go out, do your job, trusting that your defense is going to make a play.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
That play had 0 shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back before he can go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
Yeah, probably. Because I'm like,
Looking to throw on
yeah, because I'll
third.
probably be like ranked like 5 or.
Fires to the wideout.
Dang, I can just stand in the pocket for 20 seconds. and then
Really
find
good
someone.
job to pick up a chunk of
Have
yardage and
everyone
get it
covered.
out to the 39-yard line. The Wildcats will have it first and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw.
Oh, strip sack. Pick up the ball.
Behind the line. Bounced right back to them.
Great job by the
Facts.
defense, forcing the fumble, but a bad
It's like the inside zone
unfortunate bounce,
defense.
and the
It's
offense
just how
bounces
that's
back on
true in real life.
It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Hey, what about that move to pick up a couple of extra yards? He's down at the 38. It'll be third and long. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. On third down, he drops the throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Get as far as you can and then get down. Don't take that hit. Arizona runs out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They'll give it to the back. Got the first down and more. At the 45 on his way. All kinds of room to the right. And he just kept running.
Red
and he
Shifty
ran
is
away
so
from the
good.
crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, BYU.
And this dude has been
I
a
have 8
problem
attempts,
today.
187 yards,
100
3
yards
touchdowns
rushing,
with my
rips
RB.
off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer,
His
I would
career's over.
continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it. Turning it on!
And then they're running back for space. How to get a quick third touchdown. Come on, bro. Now you got him.
And he picks up a
38 to 27.
yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
Real Big 12 football.
They had this offense backed up. Now they have to be staggering. Can they deliver another punch on 1st and 10 from inside the 40? Rushes on him. Makes the catch.
And he's running the safeties. How these days.
And he'll step out of bounds after
Playing
a
cover
very
2 and
productive
he's
play.
running the safeties.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to fire. That's reeled in. It's Daniel. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Looking to pass inside the red
Another
zone.
strip sack.
Recovered by the defense.
Scoop
and
and score.
Flying down the left side. He's inside the
86
40.
yards. Scoop and score. Bang.
He's at the 20. Touchdown Cougars. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They'll try the run. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play.
And they drop him for a loss, but there are penalty markers on the field. Let's check out the call.
Hold defense.
Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive holding penalty. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. On the run, it's Hawkins. Got enough for the 1st. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the 1st down. Arizona comes out with another 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's picked off, and that's number 10.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The give to the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Jeez.
Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield.
Jeez.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Got got the first down and more. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. This BYU offense set up with another first down. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, BYU. Route is on. If you want to know how to reach this guy, just send his mail to the end zone. That's where he lives.
He definitely is today. And I think the defense has to be getting a little sick and tired of the same guy beating him time and time again.
And he'll return it and try to get... And the ball's free.
He just scored a touchdown. Forced a bump on the
The
kick.
kicking team's got it, and they take the ball right back. This
We're about to
offense
be up
has it with
60 to
really good
27
field
after it
position.
was like 31 to 27.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
Four's up.
And talk about
Fourth quarter
spreading the
gotta
ball
start.
around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So the final period starts with a second down play. They'll go right back to him. He's knocked down for a loss of 7.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. It's complete to the left. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. BYU lines up with a 1st and goal. Powers forward. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cougar! They put another one on the board here in the 4th quarter. And how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. They'll go to the ground. Got the first down. Looking for more. They finally get him stopped. This veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Now on 1st down from the 28. Use the play fake. Now to throw. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. He's going to take off, and he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Got it behind the line. It's Hawkins. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st.
Listen, I know this running back is shifty. I know he's really good in the open field, but that's just asking too much of him at this point. 3rd and long situation. He wasn't going to be able to make that extra guy miss trying to get that 1st down.
He'll heave it deep. Makes the grab. Got the conversion and still going. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily.
And that's in Arizona.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Wide open downfield. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Wildcats didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Under fire. rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Fires into the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one.
GG's. For real, bro. The comeback against the cover 4 is kind of goated play call. So, cheers to bro. He was cooking me in the first half, like, hella badly. It was pretty funny.
But this is pretty much window dressing. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. BYU with the 1st and 10. Quickly out to the tight end.
And there's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're still throwing the football, going out and executing, working on their craft. They've got bigger fish coming up down the road, bigger games. So you got to keep sharpening the tools, and that's what you're seeing here in the 4th quarter.
And the Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They're going to ride this running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Leaves it with the back. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game. David, this was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses. In this game, it was no different.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
That was crazy.